Let me get back to the Hawks. Are the Hawks a serious contender? I don't know. I want to believe that they are. And in the year of the off-brand finals, I mean, they're in the Final Four, so I guess we have to call them a contender, right? I mean, they have the superstar player who did not make the All-Star game this year. It did not make All-NBA, despite, let's see, what was Trae Young's numbers? What are Trae Young's numbers? Trae Young. Or his stats this year? Because I'm pretty sure they were All-NBA-ish. Because I remember even asking on the podcast with Eric and Joe, it's like, should Trae Young be considered for All-NBA? I mean, Julius Randle got second team All-NBA on a fourth seed who we beat in 5 games. But I get it. He's from the New York media market. It makes sense. The Knicks want to be great again, make the Knicks great again, Julius Randle and Tibbs. So it's easy to fall in love with him. And I'll tell you, it's so crazy how the media can really manipulate how we view players. You know, like Devin Booker hadn't arrived until this year when he arrived. Trae Young hadn't arrived until this year until he arrived. And we go, Jesus, but hold on. Good stats, bad team, or he just had bad teammates around him? Because, I mean, this year, 25-9. When is 25-9 on a 5 seed not All-NBA? And then in the playoffs, he's what, 29-10, 29-11? What I enjoy about the playoffs, right, is the playoffs tell the story that we miss in the regular season. The playoffs tell us the truth. The playoffs eliminate a lot of the filler, a lot of the stat padding, and it lets us know what is true. Like back when we wanted to call Stephen Curry the best player in the NBA, then we watched LeBron in the playoffs, we go, oh, okay, we missed that one. Or when we wanted to crown Giannis, or when Giannis crowned himself. You remember that game against LA where he crowned himself. We go, oh, okay, maybe Giannis is up to something. Back-to-back MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year. Then the playoffs come, and then that's truth serum. So what I love about the playoffs is truth serum for the media, because we got to understand that many people in the media have their own narratives that they want to protect. They want to protect their predictions. They want to protect their relationships. They want to look out for the people that they like. And guess what? We've wanted to make Trae Young Luka's bag boy since they came into the league when the Hawks traded him. And despite Luka's success, despite Luka possibly being the best player, he hasn't made it out of the first round. Granted, different teams, different conferences. But we can't call the gap between Luka and Trae Young the Grand Canyon when the results of the team are different. You know, I can't say Luka is New York City and Trae Young is Albuquerque when the revenue is fairly close. When you got Trae thriving in Atlanta, the face of Atlanta, got his own shoe, winning big games, making big shots in big games to win. Not just making big shots, but making big shots in big games to win and advance against higher seeds. Put out a 1 seed, put out a 4 seed. And Luka's at home in Slovenia, preparing for the Olympics. Now, I'm not saying Trae Young is better than Luka. I'm not saying that I would choose Trae over Luka to start my team. But what I say is, it's crazy for one to be first team All-NBA, another one to be no team All-NBA, no All-Star. But one is dominating the playoffs and the other is at home. Dominating and winning. So are the Hawks a serious contender? Do the Hawks have a number 1 player that you can rely on to win a game? Absolutely. Do the Hawks have a roster that supports this player and maximizes what they do, and he maximizes what they do, what his supporting players do. Absolutely. Capella is probably the best big man that he could have. John Collins, a great 4 for him, somebody who can run the pick and roll, but can also knock down the corner 3, can play some defense, grab some boards. Bogey, yeah. Gallo off the bench, absolutely. Lou Will, a walking bucket, yes, sir. So the blueprint is there for the Hawks to contend, but I don't know if they will.